We'll try this again. Hey everyone, I'm surprised I'm making this video, but here it is. So the shellac has failed. That's what all these little bumps are. It's all discolored, and there's a ton of fingerprints on it, and the oils from your skin gets impregnated in it, and the debris and dirt and stuff from 130 years gets impregnated in it. So it looks really grayish and not really, doesn't have a good luster to it. You can kind of see a good one here. It's that, or someone applied something to it, but it softens up in alcohol, so that makes me think it's shellac. Anyway, I take for trim, a 1-inch putty knife, and I like this brand because they're really, I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to put one in the description. Got them off Amazon. They have a nice thick blade, which makes it nice for scraping. So if you go up here, you get at an angle, and you can basically like that, peel all the bad shellac off, and make it nice and smooth again, ready for some more shellac. Now you notice the difference in hues. That's without shellac and looks pretty blonde. But what I use, because you'll notice there's all these bits and pieces of old shellac there. That's all torn up. You know, it's just from the failed coat. And what I've been using is this Everclear, because that's what I have. It's not exactly the best, but we bought it for this purpose. We don't drink, so it's got one purpose, and that's to strip shellac and clean up the shellac brush when I apply shellac. So really, it makes it short work of it and really cleans up this woodwork. I mean, after you do the scraping, it works pretty good. I know you see a little bit there and there. And I'll chip all that out of here in the little molding on the side here. It's kind of a pain. But if you get your putty knife, let's see if I can do this with it. Kind of go in an angle and see how that's cleaning that up. So we get the bottom bead. And then try to get on there at an angle. Try to be careful with it so you don't gouge the wood. And see how that cleans up. It's pretty good. You just gotta do that you really don't want to be particular. Do that to each one. Now the angle is really important on the tool, because if you have it too steep of an angle, you dig into the wood. If you have it too narrow or too, if you have it the other way on the angle, you'll miss everything. See how it kind of gouges in there. So, you know, you feel, as long as you're taking it easy and you're not going whole hog on it, you won't damage the wood so much. But if you go hog on it and you're like putting a lot of muscle in it, you'll tear up the wood pretty good. The other way, I like using these bar rags. You get them at Walmart in big packs. And I'll put a little bit of the alcohol on it, and then I'll rub it on the woodwork, and it'll remelt all this chopped off stuff, and it'll actually remelt the shellac and make it all one unified coat again. Here, let me put you down and I'll try that. I'll let you stare at that. Sorry about that. God, this stuff stinks. So here it is. You can barely see it. It's on the towel. Then all I have to do is rub the woodwork with it. It's like magic. And you can see all the crap it's dragging off that wood. See how dirty that is? So really, all I'm doing is just rubbing it down with the alcohol soaked rag, and it cleans it up. Like here, saw all that on there. See what I mean? Doesn't take very much. Now I think I'm running out of alcohol on this. I'm above a heater, so it's drying out quick. Yeah, it needs more alcohol. Put you down for a second. Sorry about that. And that's the original color. See what I mean? At least I suspect it. I imagine someone's probably redone them at some point in time, because these are all blistered and nasty from years of sunlight. Oh, here I tested it. You don't necessarily have to scrape everything, because everything will come off in the shellac coat that's contaminated. And then you can re-shellac it, which for old time finishes, I typically use the ambered shellac in multiple coats. And then I'll get you close to where you need to be for an antique finish. For a blonde finish. Well, not really blonde, but golden. If you look over here, let me turn on the light. It should match this woodwork. Because I couldn't see them going through and having like 100 different styles of oak, especially in an area like this, should be like that. So it's going to take quite a few coats. I was going to try it tonight and see how it would work. But that's what I do, and this video has probably gone on long enough. But that's how I do it. I needed to do this to get my mind off of things. I lost my grandma today, so it's been a rough day. Anyway, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.